Cocoa with Kymmy. What's steaming?
So I was going to talk about Mathew Knowles and the whole colorism issue. Have you guys heard what happened with Mathew Knowles?
I heard.
What do you think?
I agree. If Beyonce was of darker skin, I don't think she would have as much success. I totally agree with him. I don't think he's wrong in that aspect. He's wrong about a lot of things, but in that
your boy
regard,
said that too recently.
I don't
Kodak
disagree
Black.
with him.
He said the same thing.
He just said that he doesn't like dark skin girls.
Yeah, he did say that.
I mean, that's totally different from what Mathew Knowles.
Well, Mathew
is
Knowles,
saying.
let me show you what he said. And so Mathew Knowles was in an interview. He said, actually, he wrote a book, Racism from the Eyes of a Child. He said that people are smart enough to know that they are the same shade of skin. I think we all know that. I don't think I had to say it. I don't want us to get colorism as the main topic of this book. It's not even a chapter. I talk about various chapters. It's about racism, blah, blah, blah. He said that when he met his wife, Tina, what attracted him to her was that he thought she was white. And another thing that he said was that, you know, if Beyonce was not light-skinned, she would not have be as famous as she is. She wouldn't have been as popular as she is. And he also said, okay, look at the people that have become popular lately. Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Solange, Cardi B. If they were not light-skinned, they would not have reached the status that they reach.
I don't even think it's a color with Cardi B. I think it's just she's just a sex symbol right now.
I think that is really prevalent in the South, to be honest with you, because when I moved to Houston, one of my homeboys was like, man, you know what, it's gonna, guys, you know, you're so cool, but guys aren't gonna see that because you're dark skinned. When I first got to Houston, and I know, you know, on TV and in videos they always have light skinned girls, okay, cool, whatever, but like in New Jersey, I mean, I guess, but it wasn't as like in your face, you know what I'm saying?
That's weird for me.
And it also like when I was in Texas too, what I noticed is like if you say a Creole, somebody Creole, like, oh my God, like you're like this prized possession, like really. And it's so crazy because if you think about what that means is, it's like I only think that somebody that has some European blood is good, you know what I mean?
But
like
Nate,
that's
remember in the 90s in Florida, you remember like in the early 90s, like when we was kids, how they looked at Haitians. Like Haitians was not respected. They didn't look at Haitians as black at all.
It was like that everywhere. I mean, it was like that everywhere because it was like that in Jersey too. Like for example, I tell people this, you know, the Fugees, right? So Croswell, he went to my high school. Right? He went to my high school, and his name was Sam. And you know, a lot of people that had like Afrocentric or you know, names or names from their culture would change their name so that it would be easy or pronounce. But why? Why did we do that? You know what I mean? And now, you know, I saw him when I was like, hey Sam, he was just like, my name is Proswell. I was like, okay, you're proud to be Haitian now. Okay, that's great. But I just, it's true. I mean, I'm dark skinned. I've been dark skinned for a very long time. And I can tell you, I see it all the time. And people try to make you feel bad. You know what I mean? It's kind of like classism. It's been going on for years. Even back in the day, it's not weird. It shows how fucked up it is on our head.
Because me personally, I'm more attracted to the darker skinned women, but the darker skinned women don't feel me. It's more so the lighter skinned.
Well, I think women have the same problem.
Like, and that's crazy.
I think for whatever reason, you're right. Women do have the. I've never been that person because I like dark skinned guys. But I think that it's just an issue. It's colorism. It's just like, what's that guy's name that wrote that book a long time ago about how to keep black people from hate each other? It's just like that effect is just still there. You know what I mean? And that whole dark skin, light skin thing. And I think white people find it. I mean, I don't know because I've never been light skinned, but I think that it's because white men probably would be more attracted to a lighter skinned black woman because she's black, but she's just not black.
AKA house niggas.
It's
house
less
niggas.
threatening.
But you think about it, house niggas, like even in the 1800s, I mean, the lighter skinned women were in the house. They were making the meals. They were taking care of the kids.
Well, because they felt guilty because those were they really was their children.
But they dead ass was fucking the dark skinned women because blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Dark skinned women had that good pussy. So I mean, hey, I mean, that's just
so that's just. I mean, we're still living that. I mean, we got to be honest with ourselves, and we kind of have to like have a come to Jesus moment about our people and how we feel about each other, because that's just not cool. Because you think about it, what does that mean to you if you have a dark skinned child? Like, say Mathew Knowles had he does now because he got other kids now, but imagine if they were Solange and Beyonce's age. So you mean the dark skinned kid wouldn't have been able to be in the group?
I mean, but you gotta think though, like, I always say I like Kelly. Kelly never went to straight. She was dark.
Right.
But it had nothing to do.
I think a lot of.
No.
I think a lot of people agree with you, Jay Black, because I'm one of them people.
I don't even think she's as sexual as Beyonce. Like, her dances are not like Beyonce's dances. Like, Beyonce be.
But the songs,
yeah.
But I mean, I'm a woman, and I'm not attracted to women. I can tell if a woman is beautiful or sexy, but it don't move me. I mean, I see guys that are really attracted to her, but just for me as a female, I'm not buying that from her. Like, I think she's beautiful. I think she's cute. I don't think she's sexy. She don't give me sexy. She gives me like more sophisticated.
But don't you think
classy.
that has a lot to do with the way Mathew Knowles set the group up?
Yeah. What dark skinned girl you feel like should be there, but she didn't because of possibly this?
Jill Scott.
Jill Scott light skin.
She's not light skinned.
She ain't dark.
Yeah, she's
dark. She's nowhere near dark.
Tweet
was alright though.
Mentally, yeah.
Fantasia, she made it to that level. She just was tripping.
Fantasia had ass though, boy.
Yeah.
And them big ass lips.
But even then, like the sexiness of a dark skinned woman doesn't get praised like it is for. Like,
and what about India Arie? But see, she's not sexy. Like, if it's both. It's like it's sexy. But see, that's what. Okay, Lauryn Hill. But did she make it? Like, she made her album, she got her accolades, she got her awards. But people will always constantly asking her to like take her clothes off and change her image, and she got tired of that. She was not willing to compromise her values. Right. That's why she stopped. She stopped voluntarily.
So you saying this is what it sounds like?
Oh shit! I think I set myself up. No, and just in the examples that we're using, like Kelly Rowland, Beyonce, and Lauren, you know, yeah.
Who was a dark skinned girl that had this same amount of potential that didn't get the chance?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a million of them. I just can't think of one right now because.
And that's probably why we don't know.
Right, we don't get to see that. I mean, there are people. And
I'm looking back at like
K. Michelle was doing it then.
I was looking back more so like Shantae Moore, Whitney Houston. Like, I'm looking more so like in that era, and I can't really think of too many dark skinned women like from our era, from the 80s and 90s.
Like, we kind of our brains been trained to think of the superior skin, even with the black versus white thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, the one cat changed his name, and he doing it to fit in with the white culture. Like,
who changed his name?
Fugees.
Oh, Praz. I mean, but everyone did that. People do that now.
I'm saying because of the white, because you're trying to fit in.
Right, just trying to fit into, just like that one guy that was the governor of Louisiana. He has an Indian name, Bobby Jindal. His name is not Bobby. His name is so Indian. His name is not Bobby. Like, people do that because it's like they try to conform to the European names.
We've been trained to do that our whole life.
What's the name of that syndrome? You guys are gonna make me Google it. The syndrome that makes us feel this way about each other. That guy wrote that book for the slave masters. What was the name of that book?
It's only our people, man.
I ain't tell you, but we're gonna go ahead and get into my 2 cents. We're gonna talk about